Hi, this is Sherry Veronica. You cannot trust your government, okay? Poultry producers are venting over increase in imports. This is what's in your news, okay? James Paul brought it to the attention that there was more chicken wings coming into Barbados and it may impact the people in Barbados who produce poultry because of all of the imports that are coming in. Now, who is in charge of the importing of these chicken parts? Barbados Agriculture Development and Marketing Corporation. So who owns that? Is that a privately owned government? I don't know. I know government can't be private, but you talk about it, you separate it as though it's a privately held corporation when it has Barbados in front of it. So what's going on with BADMC? What is going on within that corporation that you talk about it as though you have no power, and the people from your minister, what's his name, Indar Weir, he's the Minister of Agriculture. He is saying that they brought in a container more of chicken because of bird flu in certain parts of the world. So what are you bringing in? Like dead chickens that they're trying to get rid of? Because if there's bird flu, there's bird flu. And if there's a bird flu and you still have the wherewithal to bring in more, a whole container full more in the atmosphere that you are saying, this is what Indar Weir is saying, that there's a bird flu in these parts of the world. But so because of that, he's bringing in more chicken parts into Barbados. Are you sure what you're eating? Are you sure? Are you absolutely sure of what you're eating? And James Paul needs to get some backbone. He really needs to get some backbone and look out for the local poultry producers, because he ain't saying much. He's not saying much. And again, you have to look at these societies. What? Barbados Agricultural Society? Is it a secret society? No. But you have to look at these particular producers and these particular the Gales. That's the name of the poultry plant, Gales. They're in Barbados. You have to look at those particular places and figure out, are these people working in the interest of Barbadians, or are they some sort of society for real, society for real, and they're just doing the bare bones? And maybe what you see happening there with these producers really is not really what it's all about. Could it be a laundering establishment, something that you launder, or you just have it there to show, well, hey, this is a business here, and then every now and again you make a little racket to keep people off your mark? What you're doing is distracting, because what I saw here today makes no sense. Poultry producers venting over increase in imports, and you act as though your government that's importing these extra pieces of chicken backs, chicken wings, whatever, you're acting as though they're someplace else. It's like from the moon. They live on Mars, they live on Jupiter. It's right there in Barbados. These people are right there in Barbados. It's part of your government that's doing this to you. You elected a government and they're sticking it to you. So what does that say about you? What is it saying about you that you just complain and complain? You elect governments and all you do, you complain. Okay, so BADMC is importing more chicken parts because they're hearing that the world has a bird flu. And the people in Barbados are complaining because they're saying that the market is saturated and they're not going to be able to sell what they have. And they do have enough to sell. They do have enough to sell. But because all these other parts are coming in because of your government, it's going to affect them. And then James Paul doesn't really have a solution. He has no solution. He says nothing. All he is doing is talking. But James Paul says nothing. And Indar Weir is just talking around the whole situation, like diverting you. He's just like neutralizing the whole situation and saying nothing. Barbadians, you just, because you're there, you probably do not understand what's happening to you. You probably don't, because you're there. You don't have the capacity to pull yourself out and actually look at the situation. But you're being screwed. Something is going on and you need to get to the bottom of it, okay? And I'm not saying this like from the Attorney General, oh, we have to get to the bottom of it. Nah, really and truly, you have to get to the bottom of it. This is Sherry Veronica.